Hey everybody! So I just wanted to give you an overview of what's up and coming for 7th grade writing. First off, there's just a little mini checklist of what you might want to see in classrooms coming up. Students will be using the ALF/helps for generating ideas for writing. And so that is something that you will find and teachers can find in the Google Classroom. Starting here, helps ALF brainstorming. This document, it's been in there for a while, and so kids over the course of the year, as they read or encounter things, can be filling out this chart, and it's just a way for them to frame their thinking. So they're categorizing memories from their lives as far as historical events, important events in their own lives, things they've seen in movie or video games or TV shows or books, pop culture events or sporting events. And so that helps. If they use ALF, that's life events in their own lives, literary, and then H, P, and S are all under the famous, so under F. And so that's something that's there. They would be using the SPO template to plan paragraphs, and that is also something that is in the Google Classroom. So all the materials are there as far as introducing what it is to take apart a prompt and fill out a paragraph outline. There's a YouTube video of me doing it and walking them through it, but what it looks like is them. And we have prompts for every week now going forward where they don't have to actually write the full essay, but they need to practice taking apart the prompt. So they have to read the quote, they have to think about the statement, and then they have to explain what is it asking me to write about, and then thinking, okay, if I was going to write a full thing about this prompt, this is one example I would use, and this is the other example I would use. And then there are materials to help them take it from their just brainstorming into a paragraph outline and then actually writing the full paragraph. So you should see students really using those structured materials to develop their thinking in their paragraphs. They would be using sentence expansion to add details for their writing, and that's something they're doing in both reading and writing. And so we have lots of videos along with these sheets already made for the teachers where the kids can watch the Brain Pop video and then take notes, and we gave them a very simple sentence, and then we're asking them to answer when, where, and why, and then incorporate that new information into the sentence to make the sentence longer. So they're practicing it both in the writing classroom and in the reading classroom as they read Anne Frank. And then you should see students revising their writing, and they can use that same sentence expansion. So if they generate the small sentence, then have them expand their sentence and add more details using just who, what, when, where, why, how. So we should be seeing that happening in the writing classroom. Students should be deconstructing prompts using that graphic organizer that I showed you, and also beginning to plan full essays using that multiple paragraph outline. So for kids who are behind, we do subscribe to both Scope and Action magazines, and those are probably clogging up your coach's office, or you're seeing them in the mailroom, and those should be out with kids. One of our teachers really wonderfully went through every single Scope magazine, and he categorized them by genre and also made an index for grammar skills that are in the Scope magazines. So teachers, if they know that the kids need practice with, let's say, varying their sentences, they can go to the May 2018 Scope. We have both the physical copies if you kept them, or they all have online subscriptions, the teachers do, and so they would be able to go there and just pull what they need rather than going on Teachers Pay Teachers or start doing Google searches or Pinterest searches. So that's available, as well as all the materials in the Google Classroom for grammar. So we have lots of things on prepositional phrases and sentence types and all kinds of stuff in there. Another resource that you have is coming up. The selfies unit is going to be the next thing that they do in the writing classroom, as well as the reading classroom. And there's a YouTube playlist that teachers can access from our website, and they're also linked in the Google Classroom, where I model how to use all of the materials and how to take apart prompts and things like that. So they're welcome to check out the the playlist and either use those materials in class or just watch them to prepare for class. So that's available as well. And if you need me and you want me to come out and sit with a PLC or Zoom with a PLC or do anything with a PLC, I would be happy to provide support that way. Or if teachers are saying, hey, we need more of this, or we need more STAR practice, or something like that, more than happy to accommodate there. We do, of course, also have, if the website will cooperate, STAR multiple choice practice. And for that initial grammar instruction or remedial grammar instruction, if kids need more help, we have PowerPoints and activities to help kids with some of those more common grammatical kinds of things that appear on STAR, and that can be a little bit troublesome, unfortunately, for us. So just let me know what you need, and I'm happy to support however I can. Thanks.